Yo. So, I've been thinking about Port Charles lately, and man, it's a straight up dumpster fire right now. Like, for real. I'm looking at these kids, Danny and Rocco, and I'm seeing history just looping back on itself like a broken record. You know how it is in this town, right? Nobody is who they say they are, and if they are, they're probably dead or about to be. So, let's talk about this Nathan character. Or should I say, Cassius. Man, what a trip. I remember back in the day when the real Nathan West was the moral compass of the PCPD. He was the good guy. But now, this dude walking around with his face, it's a total sham. And the crazy part ain't even the mask or the acting, it's how these young bloods, Danny and Rocco, are getting sucked into the orbit of a freaking ghost. I was sitting there just thinking, how does a kid like Rocco end up pulling a trigger on Cullum? It's that cycle, man. The violence in the water. But wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. The real tea is how Danny, my boy Jason's son, is out here playing detective because he knows in his gut his old man didn't do it. Jason Morgan might be a lot of things, a hitman, a stone cold enigma, but he ain't sloppy. He didn't shoot Cullum. So here's the play-by-play of the chaos that's about to blow the roof off Port Charles. Picture this. Rocco's out there losing it. He's the one who actually popped Cullum, right? And who shows up like some dark guardian angel? Nathan. Or, well, Cassius. He sweeps in, grabs Rocco, and clears the scene. At first, you're thinking, oh, Nathan's looking out for the kid. Wrong. Cassius is just collecting leverage. That's some cold-blooded ish right there. I'm telling you, it's like, if you see a snake in a suit, it's still a snake. Cassius is playing the long game for Sidwell. And that's where things get messy. Really messy. Rocco's acting all twitchy. Like he can't look his mum in the eye. He's seen Nathan acting weird too. It's that classic Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man meme, but with more trauma and 9mm rounds. Rocco starts tailing Nathan because something just, it don't sit right. It's like when you're walking down a dark alley and the hair on your neck stands up. Yeah, that. But check this, Rocco thinks he's the one doing the hunting. He don't even realize Danny is 2 steps behind him. Danny's out here looking for Jason. He thinks the PCPD, specifically Nathan, is keeping Jason in a black site or some secret basement to investigate. He's got that Morgan stubbornness. It's beautiful and terrifying all at once. I gotta pause here and say, this is a lesson in perception. We see what we want to see. Danny sees a kidnapper. Rocco sees a witness. Neither of them sees the monster under the skin. So they follow him all the way to this meeting with Sidwell. And man, the vibe in that room, thick enough to cut with a jagged knife. Rocco's hidden, probably holding his breath so hard his lungs hurt. And then he hears it. Cassius. Sidwell says it like it's nothing. Cassius, I got a new job for you. Imagine the world just stopping, like the floor drops out. Rocco realized in that second that the hero cop who saved him is a fraud, a total phony, a puppet for a warlord. And Danny is right there too, shadow in the shadow. He catches the same intel. 2 massive, life-ruining secrets dropped in their laps like hot coals. Nathan is a fake named Cassius working for Sidwell. Rocco is the shooter, and Jason is taking the fall for a scared kid. Man, my head is spinning just writing this down. It's a lot. It's too much for these teenagers, honestly. But that's Port Charles for you. It eats its young. Then comes the confrontation. And this is where the educational part of this tragic story comes in, the cost of silence. Cassius and Rocco go at it. It's a standoff, but not with guns, with words. Cassius is like, you talk about me being a fake, I tell the world you're a murderer. You want to go to Pentonville, kid, or you want to keep your mouth shut? It's blackmail 101, and it's sick. Truly. Danny's watching this whole thing go down from the bushes or whatever, and you can see the wheels turning. He loves his dad. He wants Jason free. But if he clears Jason, he ruins Rocco, his friend, his family, basically. What do you do when the truth is a bomb that kills everyone you love? I've been in situations not with hitmen and fake cops, obviously, but where you got to choose between what's right and what's easy. And let me tell you, the easy path usually ends up biting you in the backside later on, always. Now, Danny, he's impulsive. He's Jason's kid, but he's got that Quartermain fire too. I bet he wants to scream it from the rooftops. But wait, If he goes to the cops, Sidwell finds out. And Sidwell, that man don't do loose ends. He'd snuff Cassius out in a heartbeat just to keep his hands clean. And then there's Cullum. If Cullum finds out it was Rocco, a kid who put a hole in him, man, he's coming for blood. Revenge ain't got no age limit in the underworld. So now we got this situation where everyone is a target. It's like a circle of people pointing guns at each other. Cassius is scared of Sidwell. Rocco is scared of Cassius and the law. Danny is scared for his dad. And everyone is about to get hit by a freight train they don't see coming. I'm seeing the spoilers, and it looks like it's going to get physical before the cops even show up. Like a preemptive strike. Sidwell's goons or Cullum's people, they're going to move, and they're going to move fast. Is it just me, or does it feel like nobody wins here? If Cassius dies, the secret of who he really is might die with him. If Rocco gets taken out, Jason might never be cleared because there's no witness left to tell the truth. It's a mess. A high-stakes, life or death, welcome to adulthood mess for Danny. This whole thing teaches us about the weight of our choices. Rocco made a choice to pull that trigger. Maybe it was an accident, maybe he was scared, but the cover-up is what kills you every time. You think you're hitting a spark, but you're just letting it turn into a forest fire. And for Cassius, man, living a lie is a full-time job. You got to remember every word you said, every face you made. Eventually the mask slips. It always slips. Whether it's because a kid like Rocco follows you or because you get sloppy with a guy like Sidwell. I'm honestly worried about Danny. He's the only pure one left in this triangle, but even he's getting his hands dirty with these secrets. Knowledge is power, sure, but it's also a curse. Once you know, you can't unknow. You're part of the crime now. So, what's the move? If I was Danny, I'd be looking for Spinelli. I'd be looking for someone who can play the game better than these thugs. But he's a kid. He's going to try to handle it himself. He's going to try to be the hero Jason is. But Jason is a professional. Danny is just a son who misses his father. And that's the heartbreak of it all. You got these two boys, Danny and Rocco, losing their innocence in real time. Watching them realize the world ain't black and white. It's just shades of grey and blood red. It's heavy, man. Really heavy stuff. Anyway, I'm rambling now, but you get what I'm saying. This whole Nathan Cassius thing is the tip of the iceberg. The real story is the explosion that's coming when these kids can't hold the weight anymore. Brace yourselves. Port Charles is going to have a very, very bad day. You know, I was thinking about the name Cassius too. It sounds ancient, like a conspirator. Fits him perfectly, don't it? Stealing a dead man's life. That's low, even for a soap opera. And Sidwell? That guy is pure poison. He's the kind of dude who'd sell his own mother for a nickel and then ask for change. If he thinks Cassius is a liability, bye-bye Cassius. I just hope Danny stays safe. He's got enough on his plate with the whole my dad is a wanted man thing. He don't need to be in the crosshairs of a fake cop and a vengeful victim. But hey, that's why we watch, right? To see the train wreck. To see if anyone survives the fire. I'm telling you, the way this is building up, it's going to be a bloody mess. The cops are going to arrive to find bodies, not suspects. That's my gut feeling. And my gut is usually right about these things. The education here, don't play with fire, don't lie about who you are, and for the love of everything, don't follow people into dark shipping yards or wherever Sidwell hangs out. Nothing good happens there, only pain. Anyway, I'm out. Keep your eyes peeled on Danny. That kid is the key to everything. Whether he likes it or not, he's the bridge between the truth and the lie. And bridges, well, they tend to get burned. It's just wild, the whole thing. Like, how does a town even function with this much drama? I'd have moved to Bensonhurst or something by now. But no, they stay. They always stay. And we stay too. Watching, waiting, hoping maybe, just maybe, one of them does the right thing before it's too late. But it's probably already too late. Peace out, y'all. Stay safe from the PC. Wait, one more thing. I forgot to mention how much this sucks for Dante too. If he finds out what Rocco did, man, that's gonna break him. A cop father and a shooter's son. It's the ultimate irony. Port Charles loves irony, almost as much as it loves fake identities. Alright, for real this time, I'm done. My coffee is cold and my brain is fried from all this plot twisting. See you on the other side of the cliffhanger. Actually, thinking more about Danny. He's really Jason's shadow, isn't he? Like, he's got that silent intensity. He doesn't talk much, but he sees everything. And that's what's going to save him or get him killed. In a town full of loud liars, the quiet kid with the truth is the most dangerous person in the room. I'm wondering if he'll go to Sam, or if he'll keep it all inside until he pops. Sam's already stressed to the max. If Danny drops the Rocco shot Cullum bomb on her, man, she's going to have a stroke. And what about Jason? If he finds out his son knows the truth, but is staying quiet to protect Rocco, Jason would be proud and terrified at the same time. That's the Morgan way. This is what I mean by the cycle. It just keeps spinning. Parents lie to protect kids, kids lie to protect parents, and the truth just gets buried deeper and deeper until someone starts digging with a backhoe. Danny is that backhoe. And the dirt is about to start flying. Seriously though, the Cassius reveal is going to be the moment the show peaks for the season. I can see the zoom in on his face now. The dramatic music. The to be continued scream. It's classic, it's cheesy, and I love it. But the stakes are real for these characters, even if it's all fake in the end. Because the emotions, those are what keep us coming back. The betrayal, the fear, the hope. Okay, I'm definitely done now. No more one more things, I promise. Watch the shadows, folks. You never know who's following who. Bye. Okay, I lied. Just one tiny thought. What if Sidwell isn't the big bad? What if there's someone else, someone even higher up? Nah, that's too much. My brain can't take it. Let's just stick with Cassius and the boys for now. That's enough drama to last a lifetime. Catch you later. I'm really leaving now. Stop looking at me like that. Port Charles. Man, what a place. I'm out. For real. See ya. Actually, one last thing. Don't you think it's funny how Nathan was always the perfect one, and now his face is used for this trash? It's poetic, in a dark way. Like taking a masterpiece and using it to wrap a fish. It's disrespectful, and that's why I want Danny to take him down. Hard. For the real Nathan. Alright, peace. I'm gone. Seriously. Bye.